Do you see him?
Kind of hard to miss a man glowing like the sun, Kumpel.
The Sun King. We found him.
It's time for you to bring light to us all. We'll help.
Congratulations.
A familiar face greeted my companions, one I had yet to see myself on our great journey. He didn't notice me. I aimed to keep it that way, so I hid.
I see you have made it this far. I am impressed.
That's what they all say.
And then they're not impressed anymore because we've killed them.
Good one, old man.
Thank you.
You never trusted me, did you? I must admit my honest nature makes me a terrible liar. Didn't even fake my name. Well, I offer nothing but truth now.
I take it you served the dragon we fought at the World Tree, and he made you a deal to live here.
I serve myself, and this has been my home, my realm, since my brother died 50 years ago. Simply bend the knee, and there is a place in my royal guard for each of you. Elite status. You've certainly proven your worth.
You can see how quickly we're all jumping to the opportunity.
I ask only obedience. All humanity is welcome to this realm, to thrive under me, or there will be consequences.
Free the Sun King, Sharkoz. That is the only way humanity will thrive once more.
I see. Consequences it is then. I'll have you know I abhor violence.
You have a funny way of showing it.
There were only 4 of you by the river. I could have killed you there before you ever saw me.
Instead, you told us you were going to Deva Fortress.
Who do you think unleashed its curse? My hope was that you would end up there, and that its evil would scare you from your fool's errand.
Or kill us.
I never wished you dead.
Until now.
Until now.
Continues to resist our attacks.
This is beyond magic. It's as though he isn't human.
My mother was human. My father was human. I, however, am not.
It cannot be, unless your mother gave birth in the underworld. But that would make you...
Say it. Come on. You know you want to say it.
a dragon.
Maybe humans aren't so stupid after all.
Dragons have scales and multiple heads. That makes you way too ugly to be one.
I take that back. But if that is the form you prefer,
then that is the form you shall have.
If both of your parents were human, why do you despise us so?
I do not despise humanity. It is merely inferior to dragonkind.
You must make your parents so proud.
My father never knew I existed. And my mother raised me with nothing but contempt.
Because you were born a dragon.
Because I wasn't born dragon enough. wasn't completely dishonest with you before. And don't even try, Chilla. No blast of light will blind me down here.
His new form combines armor and magical illusion. Incredible!
Let's just hope the Sword of Attila can still work its own magic.
I had hidden in the shadows for too long. It won't. At least not until my powers of the underworld have weakened him first. Now, go, my friends. Release the Sun King while I hold him off.
Elia, it cannot be.
It is.
I thought you were dead. She told me you were dead.
Yaga told you lots of things. You should have known better.
The Sun King, confined within those rings.
Not for much longer. Everyone, attack the rings when you can.
Because really, who needs to use their weapons on endless droves of attacking underworld?
It breaks my heart to fight you, Elia. Surely we can talk things through instead.
Easy. Just let everyone go, and never enter the middle again.
That will not happen.
Then, we fight.
How do you fare?
Ask him.
Excellent.
Probably a bad time to ask, but what happened between you two?
Why? Jealous I'd ever see someone else?
Maybe a little, now that you don't look like you're 4,000 years old.
I'm 5,208.
Oh, enjoy your youth while you have it.
I take no pleasure in this.
Stay down. The last of them. To the Sun King.
Touching his bonds may harm you. I'll handle this. Nopkirai, you are free.
Thank you.
He is too weak. Had he been down here much longer, he would have died.
I guess Sharkos wasn't accounting for that little detail.
My companions attempted their escape, but I could hold off the dragon's power no longer. I have done all I can, friends, which should be plenty for what you need to do.
One day you will understand, Elia. But your companions, they are all about to die.
Alia's magic has weakened him considerably. Allow us to finish the job.
You were in league with the Garabontsiash.
I was. Until they failed me. Until they were unable to stop you.
You were responsible for their deaths?
One escaped my wrath. The special one.
Boldishar.
That's right. You knew him. Kella, do you recall the Mason's enhancements to King Breg's fortress? I made a deal with Boldishar to sabotage the castle and turn its grand army to frogs. I didn't need that possible opposition right now. In return, I enhanced his budding power. It was your beloved Anna herself who cried the tear that set off the spell to sink the castle. Without my interference, you likely would never have met. The way I see it, Kella, you should be thanking me.
But you also set her spirit free in Deva.
Was it any worse than what you did?
My redemption is nigh. It begins with your death.
Why'd you even bother?
It appears once more I have underestimated you. Do it. End this. I much prefer death to the eternal hell of failure.
No! Don't.
Why would you save him, Elia? You know what he's done.
I do not wish to see Sharkos destroyed, that is true. But I only stop this execution per the wishes of another. Attila himself.
My brother's murderer? That makes no sense.
For once, I'm seeing eye to eye with our adversary.
Nothing more will I say of this now. You will know all once you fulfill your promise to Attila. Return his soul to him.
Will we ever see you again, Elia?
It is unlikely, but one never knows. The glass palace had stood as the embodiment of Sharkos' will. His will now shattered. The castle followed suit. We escaped just in time. And I bid my companions, my friends, farewell. As if by magic, debris from the castle sealed the gate just behind them. And the sun shone once more across Operencia. It did not take long for the young hero to keep his promise.
You have returned. I suspected you would. Did Elia do as I asked?
She requested we spare the dragon's life, if that's what you refer to, Your Majesty. And we did.
Did she not tell you why?
Only that it was by your order, nothing more.
As you recall, Elia stayed behind as you left. She apologized to me personally for her role in Thade's invasion. Our conversation took a turn, and we came to a startling, undeniable revelation.
Let me guess. She was one of your many legendary short-lived loves?
Your assumption annoys me, Bandit, but it approaches the truth more than I'd normally wish to admit.
Oh, this will be good.
When I was very young, I met a beautiful young witch. A human born in Operencia who claimed to be visiting from her new home in the underworld. Her name was Yaga, and she possessed an inner strength that fascinated me. I found myself no match for her charms. After one night of passion, she showed me her gate to the underworld. One of many in Operencia, it turns out, each hidden right under our noses. Yaga returned home, and I never saw her again. Yet a piece of me stayed with her, it seems.
You don't mean...
It is said that when a human gives birth in the underworld, a dragon may result. I now know this to be true. It would seem my son shares his father's drive for conquest. And I thank you for sparing his life.
I don't know what to say. You're welcome?
I still question the decision. Sharkos still remains a threat.
Only time will tell. But alas, my own family matters are not why I requested your return. You hold what you call the Sword of Attila. The name flatters me, but by Hadur, I was hardly the first great man to wield it. And now, a great man wields it once more.
But I do need to leave this here, don't I? So that you may rest in peace.
Remember, the sword has a mind of its own. It likes you. And I know better than to face its wrath. Rest assured, so long as a hero such as you possesses the blade, in peace I most certainly will rest. Take it. Make it your own. Rule with it.
I'm sorry, Your Majesty. I think I misunderstood you. By right, Sharkos deserves your kingdom, not a simple peasant like me.
Kingdoms are indeed passed down among bloodlines. But they are earned by valor such as yours. Bloodlines are no match for bloodshed.
I'd say such valor has been proven many times over.
Yes, you have earned your kingdom. With my blade in your possession, few will question your right to the throne. In fact, you have already claimed your castle. It is just more highly elevated now than when you left it.
Before going their separate ways, the companions gathered one last time. They were never happier. Lovers reunited. Former adversaries were now the best of friends. Young knights and magicians looked at the stars, unaware of their own futures of legend. And the farmer's son, the most unlikely hero of them all, ruled. It is said that all of their days were lived happily ever after. But really, what fun is that?
Mother, why did you lie to me? Why did you tell me Elia was dead?
It motivated you, did it not? To avenge dragonkind against the humans?
Among other things.
You realize your feelings for that succubus are absolutely unrequited, don't you?
You need not remind me.
And what were these other things that motivated you? Perhaps you meant to impress me for once in your life.
My plan was more sound than Thade's ever was. But yes, I failed.
Thade's failure was not expected. Yours was. But no matter. Your inability to succeed was part of my own plan.
I don't understand, Mother.
You will. In time, you will. As will the rest of humanity. At least the ones unfortunate enough to survive.